to bring us as we're off in Week 9. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
On red.
They'll start on the ground. ETN. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. You look at this Raiders defense. It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Here's Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football. Touchdown! Jaguars! Brian Thomas with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jaguars are on the board first here in Vegas. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Hey, alert! 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 Hey, here we go. Hey, alert! Jack Smith! Jack Smith! Jack 58! Oz!
Geno now to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Ready, set! Slow ball! 13 next.
Throwing now is Geno. He's going to go for a big play downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Trey Tucker, 65 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away from
is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
This ball caught by Strange. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a 1st down. Toss left side for ETN. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. You look at this Raiders defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make it.
And the Raiders have got him. losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down per minute and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkout bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
In fact, it was just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Jackson left. 53.
Now Geno. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one good for 37 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
13. Look. Hey, trio left.
Here's Smith. Pass complete right side to Bowers. And the Raiders are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
To the air again, Smith. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton from 3 yards out. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Jaguars 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly pulling the ball away, aren't they? Because it looked like they have things pointing in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight, and that means this game is vital, extremely important, because they fall 2 games below 500. The road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Making that play behind the line was Justin Simmons.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of. As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 29-yard line.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
The tackle man back at the 37-yard line.
Hey, run!
Now Lawrence. He'll buy some time right. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Raiders are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this 1st quarter of play. one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they fell behind early, but since then, 2 touchdowns and a 14-7 lead.
Yeah, they found the end zone on their first 2 drives, and even more so after the defense gave up the first lead. But these last 2 drives, obviously, they inspired their D because they shut them down the last time out. They hope to continue that string.
17 yards.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. This is caught by Tucker. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Smith. That's caught by Tucker. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
13
Now Smith. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Thornton. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Jaguars' 14-yard line.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. 4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Smith here, an audible at the line. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Tucker. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
And the Las Vegas 1st down.
To throw is Smith. And it's caught. Touchdown. Dante Thornton with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Raiders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Finding room at midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Same play. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
This could be a start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. They'll look to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. A short throw there to Strange. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to make it 4th down. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, rejected by the bar. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
Hey, go flip her up, flip her up. No balls. 13X, 13X.
From the 50, it's Smith. Eluding the pressure right. Open man is Tucker. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Look. 49, flip her up, 49. Line.
From the gun, here's Smith. That's caught by Tucker. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's another Las Vegas first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Back to throw, Smith. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
So what's up? Check it. Hold on. 13X.
Again, Smith. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raiders touchdown. Trey Tucker with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. This will be fielded in the end zone, but he'll decide against bringing it out, so they'll take over at the 30. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to pray. And he lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Well, he's not the starter coming in, getting his first carry off the bench. That's not the way to earn more carries.
You have to stay in the game, even if you're not on the field, right? Stay mentally sharp, stay ready, and above all, when you get into the game, hold on to the football. Don't let the other team have it.
Following the fumble recovery, Smith. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Las Vegas.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and smike it here. Second and 10.
53, 53. You're going to shot. Another look.
Smith now to throw. Over the middle, he's got Myers. A yard, all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Check 59, check 59.
Smith throwing again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Hey, here we go. Hold on.
The final shot here before break. Smith. And this is called. Touchdown, Raiders. Trey Tucker in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders continue to pull away here in this first half. And this is turning out to be something to monitor as this game goes along. That's now 3 touchdown catches for him here in this first half alone. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground.
Cam Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Once again, it's Genty. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Hey, tree on left. Hey, here we go. Hey, look, Jack, 13.
Smith. And it is caught. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On first down, it's Genty. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Gino going to hand it to Genty. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down at 48. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Here now a 3rd down and 8. Smith going to move him around. Throwing now is Gino. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 37. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A give out of the gun to Jeanty. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. A run out of the gun to Jeanty. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 28. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Hey, here we go.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 21, here's the 2nd and 9. Now a handoff to Jeanty. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
Brandon, I got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. This one home. It's a touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. And the hands team for the Raiders are able to secure it. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort, at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Trey Tucker, 44 yards. And the Raiders are closing in on a 6-2 start as they extend this fourth quarter advantage.
For the 2-point conversion.
Gino's going to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
43. Jaguars 14.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
A gain of 12. And the Jaguars first down.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
Get credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
That's to the left side, taken in by Hunter. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Number 12. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Jaguars.
Hey, I'm gun. Hey, go. Gun. 11, Agate.
Lawrence. Thomas brings it in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On first and 10, it's Etienne. Tackle made by Tyree Wilson.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Lawrence will throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Here's Lawrence. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Think right open. Hey, run. 11.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start first and 10. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
At the 19-yard line.
Hey, here we go, hey. Middle. Green 90. Check 59, Cobra.
Smith going to throw it. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Left side complete. That's Thornton. 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 10 yards.
They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Ready. No ball. Green 90%.
A shotgun snap again. It's complete. And it'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
24 more yards. That's another Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Jackson left. Check 58. Look. There we go.
Now it's Smith. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't look at something to snap for a runner earlier. He wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Another Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing now, Smith. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Carlson on for the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Raiders 50, Jaguars 14.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter.
Justin Simmons on the tackle.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting, but obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team play this well. This is fun.
So for Las Vegas, they run their mark to 6-2 on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston.